Hello! I gotta turn the game down in my ear because I can't hear my own thoughts. Alright, that's better. Hello! I promise. I know that this is probably like the third time I put on stream and said we were playing Stormblood. I promise, no clownery today. Actual story content will occur. Before I do that, though, I'm gonna go here and look this up and find out where I am. Oh, perfect. We're actually pretty close to something interesting. So, just to give you a rundown, I did play a little bit of the story mode. Just because I was getting bored. But, like I said during the last stream, I will catch up on what has occurred. The biggest thing that has occurred so far is, Xenos, or Xenos, basically invaded Rogger's Reach and killed a bunch of people, and Yashola is, not doing so hot. But our next trip is to go into Limsa to go to Kugane, I believe. Or, go to Doma. So that's what we're gonna do. And I promise no distractions, even though I just saw that thing about increase things at the MGP, increase, gold saucer points. Anyway. I'm gonna put Sora down, because the last time I had him up there, he fell. I had a pretty hectic couple of days, I'll be honest, but hopefully that's all behind me. Oh look, we're wearing the same jacket, except hers is fancier, because she's got like the thing on, like a glossy paint over it. That may be too low in my ear now. That doesn't affect your audio, does it? Yeah, no. Because one of the audio levels in my settings does affect the stream audio, but the other one doesn't, and I don't know which one it is. But I think I figured it out. Anyway. Tatar should be here any moment with our ship's captain. So we're going by sea after all. It's Merle Vib lending us our pick of the Crimson Fleet? Not exactly. You're right, in as much as we will traveling by the sea. Regrettably, it is simply not feasible for an airship to travel such a distance without impossibly large fuel reserves, to say nothing of the inevitability of running afoul of the Empire's aerial defenses. But then it is equally infeasible to sail in a Yorzine Alliance vessel halfway around the world without the Empire taking notice. Which leaves us with only one other option. We're gonna swim. Oh. Hey. Oh wait, I fought them, I think, in one of the dungeons, Hullbreaker's Isle or something like that. Greetings and salutations, scions. I take it from your comrade's tone that you no longer wish to proceed with our proposed arrangement? Not at all, Captain. Pray forgive my sister for her outburst. She has ever been one to speak her mind. I, on the other hand, am the very soul of discretion, as many well-respected personages would attest, from the officers of the Admiral to the high houses of Ishgard. He's gonna smile, isn't he? Ew. Ah, but where was I? Oh yes, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn do indeed still wish to employ your services. However, it is important that you are aware of certain extenuating circumstances. Intent on securing passage of the Far East, you came to us, knowing us to be the proud purveyors of said region's finest spices, which you steal from God's-fearing merchants out on the high seas. Whatever privateer in the Kraken's arms may or may not engage in is strictly within the limits of the law, as set forth by our indefatigable keeper of the peace. More to the point, we are pragmatists. Pragmatists? I see considerable risk in aiding your cause and negligible profit. I don't know what accent I'm trying. Well, I, for one, think the captain has a point. The five seas can be extremely treacherous, and many a poor unfortunate soul has to come to grief out there in the waves. Why, when we were in Ishgard, I heard the tragical tale of how the heir to House Durandare vanished at sea. Even now, nearly 20 years later, the poor count remains convinced that his son still lives, and would pay a sultan's ransom for news of his whereabouts. Tch! What a great story, Mark. Truly a tragedy for the ages, and a testament to the misfortunes that may befall us should we act without due consideration. But so long as you are prepared to abide by the capricious whims of fate, I am willing to oblige you this once. That said, in light of the recent rebellion, I trust you understand that I cannot deliver you to Doma itself. I can take you only as far as Kugane in Hingashi. We will require time to procure sufficient provisions and make ready for departure. I humbly suggest you do the same. Oh, we are going to Kugane. Ah, shit. Suddenly, all those hours Tataru passed cavorting and capering at the Forgotten Night seems rather better spent, do they not? I had intended to press the point more obliquely, and there was something disconcerting about the pleasure Tataru took in making Captain Carvalian squirm. I was supposed to switch to my Gunbreaker class. Oh, that's something else I was doing since the last stream. I was trying to work on my Gunbreaker a bit more. He's not quite leveled up, like it's still level 62, but I think I'm getting the hang of it. It's very different. It's very different from playing DPS. Clearly, DPS is kind of mindless in a sense. Lots more buttons to press because I'm used to the buttons being pressed. But Gunbreaker Tank has its own set of buttons that I think I quite like, quite enjoy. Oh look, I have these pants already. I should get them for the... I guess I'll get these. I say we should heed the captain's advice and attend to our own preparations while they ready the vessel for departure. Tataru and I will procure the necessary supplies. Alize, I should be grateful if you would use the time to brief Orianger on recent developments. He may also wish to review the relevant safety procedures in the event of an emergency at sea. How very prudent of you. Very well, I shall go and speak with him. Also Sora and Lise. Just gonna hang out. I'm just gonna chill. Pray return to the Rising Stones. Alright. Let's go, new character. Not new character, but you know what I mean. I could walk there. Well, here we are. We'll need to talk to lots of people, so I think we should split up. I'll ask around at the House of Splendors. You take the Rising Stones. Why can't I take the House of Splendors? If I actually go to the House of Splendors, will she actually be there talking? I've always wondered that. Whenever they're like, Alphinaud's like, I'm gonna go to the Waking Sands and go talk to Urianger. You go over here. I wonder if you actually go to the Waking Sands, if she's actually there, you know? But that brings you to the toll this eve. You're for Doma? Heavens, you signs have shown us naught but kindness. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine you would fight for our homeland. For 25 years we suffered. Oh yeah, they're from Doma, so they... Hello, hi Carla, thank you for joining us. And then we spied an opportunity. The Emperor dead, Garlemald in chaos. It seems the type was ripe. Beneath our lord's banners we gathered and fought to reclaim our nation. But when Xenos arrived with the 12th Legion, it was over in an instant. Dang. How are you this evening? It's evening. What is it, my friend? You look as though you have something to ask. Let me get uncomfortably close. Then you go to join Yugiri and Gosetsu, and the fight fills me with such joy. Forgive my exuberance. You require information, yes? We of the Nagai clan have served Doma faithfully for generations. My ancestors held positions within Doma Castle even. Now it is home to the Imperial Viceroy's witch and her host of men in Magitech. To think that what was once a shining symbol of our heritage and the seat of dear Lord Cayenne has become a den for Garlean dogs. No, I can't believe I walked right past them. You're truly planning to travel to Doma. I don't know what to say, forgive me. I shall aid you to the best of my ability. Ours is a beautiful land, nestled on the eastern coast of Authard. Along the banks of the One River, our nation thrived proud and free until the Garleans came 25 years ago. The river was our lifeblood, free to travel and to fish. But travel was soon restricted, and now the river belongs to none. I should have painted my boots while I was in Limsa. How are things going on your end? You know, they're better today. I'll tell you that. As a side note, actually, I have to take a break in like a half hour to give my dog some medicine. So we're gonna take a short break in a little bit, like about 30 minutes. Ah, there you are. Learn anything interesting? The older Domans I spoke with tried to teach me about all about Far Eastern customs and the importance of formality and politeness. I'd like to think Eorzeans can be just as stiff and stuffy as anyone, especially Ishgardians. But anyway, did you know they eat with sticks? Oh my god, the savages! They eat with sticks? Wasn't all that hot actually, or at least that's what I thought until they told me I was holding them wrong. And then when I spoke with the younger Domans, they just rolled their eyes and told me it was all a load of stupid old... What you learned sounds a lot more useful. Unless someone invites us for dinner, of course. I hope they do. Let's get this. What's wrong with your baby? She wasn't eating for a couple days, and she was like throwing up her food, and there was like, you know, there's like blood in her poop, and I'm like, you know, and the vet was like, that could be a number of things. She could have like had something that's like, you know, blocking her stomach or something like that, and I'm like, okay, well, I hope, you know, it's nothing. So I took her to the vet and $1,200 later, they were like, yeah, we found nothing, but here's some medicine, and if she isn't eating by tomorrow, then you need to take her back in for another reevaluation. We might need to do an ultrasound. And I said, cool. I had to do the bland diet, which is actually kind of what do you call it? It reminded me of having to feed my other dog who passed away a couple years ago, where he had to go on his little bland diet, and I basically fed him that until he passed. It kind of made me sad a little bit, honestly. But it was nice to see that I gave her a little bit of chicken, and then she liked it. So while I was done boiling the chicken and I was shredding the chicken, she ate some food, and I was able to give her other medicine. She has so much medicine right now, but she was able to eat all of them. It's just that one of them she has to take on an empty stomach 3 times a day. So I actually have to give it to her in a half hour. That way she can eat again tonight and take the other medicine. And then once she's done with that, 2 hours after that, I can feed it to her for one last time, because she has to take it 3 times a day, I think. Half a tab 3 times a day for 3 days. So there's that. It's I don't know. It's kind of strange being put back on this type of schedule. You know what I mean? Oh, those are some cool pants. Yeah, I like those. No point waiting around here, is there? We should head back to Limsa. Alphino said to meet at the ferry docks, I think. Alright. I hope she gets better soon. I hope so too. I mean, it wasn't even easy to notice, because she, usually you can kind of tell, because she'd be lethargic, but she's up and around, and I was I didn't even know anything was wrong until I went to go clean out the pads around the house. And I noticed that because she's always been a picky eater, so I just kind of didn't even think I didn't even think on it when she wasn't eating the food. I just figured, oh, she'll eat later. I thought. Yeah, I thought she would just I thought maybe she would just eat later or whatever, and she just didn't. And then I just found out she hadn't been eating for a day or two. So I said, okay, well, and I got her some treats, and she wanted to eat them, but she threw them up, and so that's when I got concerned, and I thought maybe she'd be better the day after, and she wasn't. So I took her to the vet the day after that. In retrospect, I probably shouldn't have waited that long, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't making an unnecessary visit, because sometimes, I don't know, vet bills are so expensive, and sometimes they charge you out the ass for it, and then it's oh yeah, we found nothing, or yeah, I know we charged you $900, but your dog still died, so you still owe us those $900. Which is why I don't go to that one emergency vet anymore, because of not because of the way they charge me. It's because of I totally get it that to do that kind of work, full disclosure, I can imagine what that kind of work might do to you as a person, but I honestly feel the level of what do you call it? They just kind of didn't seem like they gave a shit, not the vet that I went to this time, but the one that I went to last time. It just kind of felt shitty, so I don't like going to that place. But they actually redirected me to the vet that I went to this time, and these people seem a bit nicer, and it's the same level of discretion. They're just like very upfront with the bill. They're just like, yeah, it's gonna cost this much, straight up. Like the concern wasn't there. I don't know if I've told this story on a stream before, but in case I didn't, a couple years ago, my dog passed away. He had like congenital heart failure, and the vet that I went to basically told me, like, you know, we can put him on all this medication, but you have to know going in that this isn't gonna cure him. He's gone, but this is, you know, just to ease him on the way there. Like, this is probably gonna buy you a little bit of time, but you know, he's gonna be, you know. And I kind of just said, well, I'll take what I can get at this point, because, you know, he was clearly not in a good shape, and I just, you know, at the very least I could make it comfortable for him until the very end, you know. And that's fine. I know that sounds like very callous, and it is, honestly, but I think that you kind of have to know that, you know. I think they can't like promise you. I think a lot of the vets, at least I called, like, so like the other night when I took my other dog in, I called like 1, 2, 3, I called like 4 or 5 different emergency vet hospitals, and they were all very upfront with it. They were like, listen, it's gonna be like a 5-hour wait. We might not even be able to see her today. Or they'll be like, you know, before you come over here, I just want to let you know it is gonna cost this much money. Or, you know, like they're very upfront with like how it's gonna be, you know, because they get it. And so I think to work in that field, you kind of have to have a certain level of honesty, not just with yourself. Or sorry, not just with the client, but also yourself, because if you're gonna come at it with the same level of compassion as you would expect a normal human being, not to say that they're not normal, but to someone that's not in that line of work, to come at it expecting to, you know, just a little bit of like, oh, you know, a little bit of hesitation in their voice, whatnot, blah blah blah, you're not really gonna get that from them. They're very upfront with it. The thing that bothered me the most when I went to that the other vet emergency hospital that I went to when I took my dog Charlie 2 years ago was that they were very they were very callous about it, I guess. And I understand that to be in that line of work, you can't take these things too personally. You can't get too attached to the animals coming into your facility, because there is a chance they could just die, you know. And that's, you know, it's a sad reality, but that's just the way that it is sometimes, you know. And I totally get that. Working in a field where having worked in a field where you're dealing with clients that, you know, may or may not, you know, pass away, or, you know, like find a way to like kill themselves when you're not watching them, you know, that's entirely a reality. And so you kind of have to disconnect yourself a little bit to it. It does kind of suck, and it does seem a little bit inhuman, but you can't get into that line of work if you're gonna take things like that so deeply, so personally, you know. It's work, and you have to treat it like that. And does that seem callous? Absolutely, but that's just the way that it goes. But when I remember the last night that I took him in, they were like, we're gonna put him on some air, you know, it's gonna be like $900 for this, like, you know, are you sure? Because we could just, you know, you might want to think about like euthanizing him. And, you know, like this was like months and months after they had told me like, this is probably gonna give you like 9 to 12 months, they told me. And on that day, it was like almost exactly 9 months after they said that. They were like, you might want to think about like letting him go, like he's really struggling, but we'll see if he gets better through the night. And I said, well, you know, I had never dealt with this before, and so I paid them the $900. I told them I would, and I told them I would pay the $900, and they the one thing that they did do was they were nice enough to give me like a payment plan, where they kind of just charged me like a certain amount of money a month for the services. over the course of a year, basically. And I actually do owe him some money because I switched cars and I hadn't noticed. But you can kind of see that it's kind of business first from them, you know? Like in the middle of me, so long story short, he passed away before I could go and see him again. And they let me go in and like say my goodbyes and whatnot, and before I could even like have the time to process, you know, like having lost, like this is the first dog I've ever had. Like I've had him for like 7, almost 8 years at that point. And you know, just kind of like seeing him there like that, you know, it kind of broke me, if I'm honest. And before I could even process all that, they're like, here, by the way, here's the bill, you know. And I'm like you know, like, give me a second, you know. Like I see, like, you know, so I keep thinking about like some of those, like they have like pictures of like some vets where they have like a light at the reception desk that's like saying like, oh, if this light is on, please be quiet because someone's saying goodbye and whatnot, just to be respectful, you know, that kind of thing. These people were not at all. Like I could hear them in the other side of the room talking about what they were doing for lunch that day or whatever. Excuse me. And they were just like, you know, they were just chilling and it was like shooting the shit. And that's fine. I understand that it's their daily life and it doesn't affect, but they could have moved their conversation maybe like 20 feet away from the door. That way I don't have to hear them. You know what I mean? I totally understand that. I totally get that. They're not, that they have to remove themselves from the situation, but me, that's my dog. You know, that's my time to say goodbye. And like all I could think about was them just like almost literally on the other side of the door, just having like a full-blown conversation like, oh my god, did you see the new episode or whatever the fuck show they were talking about? And I'm like, you know, like there's just a little bit of like professionality also. I think like you have to be removed from this situation, but also act like a goddamn professional. I think like do your fucking job. This is part of your job, right? I think it kind of sucks, and I think I was right to be mad at that time. I didn't say it to them because, you know, I was just like so grief stricken. I just kind of like let it go. But in retrospect, like I kind of hate going to that place. And so I didn't know of any other emergency vet places to go to besides that one. And so when my dog, one of Charlie's puppies is having problems, I'm like kind of panicking, and I call them first, and they assess the situation. They're like, what's going on with her, blah blah blah. And they were like, well, you can bring her in, it's gonna be like a long wait. And I said, well, okay, I can try to get there. And, hey, by the way, this account has a balance on it, so how did you want to go about paying that? And I'm like, are you like for like a completely different thing? And I totally understand that, you know, I did owe them the money, and that, you know, but I feel like there's a way that they could have like expressed that, and like, hey, by the way, just want to let you know, like, be a bit more gentle about it. Like, it just felt weird, you know. They were kind of callous, I think, which, you know, I do understand that to work in that field, you kind of have to have a certain distance from your clients and your patients. But when you're talking to like from one human being to another, fucking act like a person, you know. That's just what I think. But anyway, just sorry to just get in on that. I think that it was wholly unnecessary for them to act that way towards me, and I am not a fan. And so I, now that I know of so many other places I can go to, I'm hoping that I don't ever have to go there ever again. But now that I know of other places to go to, I hope I can just go there instead, because I absolutely hate that place. I swear I had. Yeah, I'll tell you the place later so you know where to avoid. Oh, definitely. It's not the closest pet emergency area around. But for whatever reason, I didn't even know the other places existed. Like, there's actually like one, like, in the next town over, you know, where I work. But I didn't know. I didn't know at the time. I didn't want to have to deal with like a pet emergency. I would hope that I would never ever have to do that. But oh yeah, this is what I was gonna do. I was gonna do this. Whoa, look at that shit. That's cool. Not that. Or maybe that. Where is it? This one. Oh yeah, and I got all these cool like ninja shit. Galactic Dark Knight? Hi, hello. I assume that's what the RK stands for. Haha, I know the terms. Hello! Sorry I don't have all my little stream shit that tells me all that. Because like usually it would be like, hey, by the way, this is someone's first time chatting. Drop off my place and drop off some Disney stuff. Oh, you actually got me something? Thank you. Very sweet. Yeah. Do I want that? It's just this thing, right? No. From last year and this year? Dang. Alright. We'll meet up. We'll meet up. How have I been enjoying FF14 so far? So far it's great, actually. We're in the middle of story and I said I wasn't gonna get distracted and here I am getting distracted, so let me get out of here real quick. Oh shit. What do I want? Let's do this. Let's stick with this. Okay. Alright. Let's stick with that for now. Anyhow. I am currently in the middle of Stormblood, and I believe we are just about to head to Kugane. So I'm excited for that. Where am I going? This is the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. That's in the... oh, that's in the first floor. You know, I started this game off as a defender of Limsa Lominsa, but I understand now if people don't like it. It's just weird and confusing. I will say I like it better than Ulda. Ulda is just a mess. I actually physically hate going to Ulda. Anyway. Your return, Sora. I trust you learned much for our dome and friends in Revenant's Toll. I am eager to hear all, though that can wait until we have left port. We will have time enough to talk on our journey to Kugane. What data center do I play on? I'm on Aether. Our spice trading friends have completed their preparations, assuming you have completed yours. You may inform the deckhand that we are ready to depart. All set, lad. I'll see you to the ship, if so. The misery? You're on Crystal? I actually used to play on Crystal back when I played on the console. But I found that the console controller is not really my thing, you know, playing with a controller. It's not really my thing. And so my friend plays on Primal, and I went to go join her on Primal, and she literally stopped playing the game. I feel like I'm gonna tell this story every single time, but I was on Primal at first, and then she stopped playing.
Be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late.
And then my friend told me you should play on Aether, and so that's where I play. And then I switched on Aether, and he stopped playing as soon as I As soon as I started playing, so I said, you know what, fine, I'm gonna stick here. I'm just gonna stay near here. So here I am.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import.
Hail Hydra.
Look ye where the sun doth rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? That sucks. I kinda... It does suck, but I kinda just...
Another one of your prophecies,
I just kinda gave up on it. My friend who actually got me into the game, who was playing on Crystal back then, I made a new character on Aether. So I'm actually taking her along now because now I'm way past where she's at. So it's kind of nice now that I know the game a little bit better. But you know, I made some friends here. I joined a free company. People have been here. People on here are like generally nice. So.
Serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
It happens. It happens.
A parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
And besides, I think cross data center gaming is cross data center visiting data centers is on this Wednesday, right? So I hope that it's stable. I wonder what that will be like. Because when you exit the game, you just kind of stuck where you're at. So I wonder what's gonna happen if I go to Primal and just chill.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
Ew. Oh, okay. A real sword.
It's beautiful. Is it for me?
No, give it to your brother.
Though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well against all but the most formidable foe.
Impressive. It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
I like that weapon. Looks cool.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others, and take care.
Bye, still don't trust your ass. So I assume you finished the story then, Galactic. Or are you at least caught up on where Endwalker is? Well, you're past me at least, I think. I just assume everybody else in this entire world has finished this game before I did, so. I thought it was gonna cut to him talking to another Assie, and I was gonna be like, I fucking knew it. Ah, you almost got me. I thought they cut back to him. I thought some road fucker was gonna come back. He was like, aha, I'm actually a triple agent. This is exciting. This is the first time we actually travel to, like, a different continent. You're an endgame player. Yeah, everybody has beaten this game before I did. But everyone's been super nice about it. So everyone's just been telling me, oh my god, I
day, is it not?
can't wait till you get to
Fair winds and
this
following
next part.
seas. The Misery is enjoying herself.
How would you name your ship the Misery?
Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
I wonder if there's some dialogue with the fact that I came in on a ship. With these two, actually, with Alice and Alphino. I think, if I'm remembering that cutscene correctly.
Ah, is it supposed to do that?
Not under normal circumstances.
Captain! You need it on deck! Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Dragged? By what?
Can't rightly say, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
Of the love. If you will excuse me a moment.
I am not really pleased with how Dark Knight has been treated in Endwalker, and I am now a Reaper main. Yeah, I heard Dark Knight kinda got shafted. The Dark Knight at the end of your Twitch name is a lie now. I know, I heard Dark Knight kinda got shafted for Endwalker. I do feel bad, because someone showed me some cool shit you get at like level 80 or something at Dark Knight, where you get a stand, basically. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then you were like, they didn't do anything for Dark Knight and Endwalker. Maybe in the next patch, maybe. I'm a rogue main. I'm actually playing as Gunbreaker just to level it up. But I'm actually main ninja, because of course I play DPS.
Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
So yeah, sorry. I heard Dark Knight got nothing. I also heard that White Mage is a lot harder to use now, or something like that. Something about White Mage kind of sucks now, or is a lot harder to use. So it's a shame. It's a shame that something fell through the cracks, because I keep hearing so many good things about the game. But you know. Are you liking Reaper at least? I hear Reaper's pretty fun. As the man said, despite the absence of wind and current, the Misery is somehow being pulled off course. An excellent suggestion based on knowledge you should not have. Alas, our engines appear to be malfunctioning for reasons that escape my engineers at present. It's them things the lad saw. Right now, Dark Knight is the least tanky tank and has bad self-sustain and not great mitigation and needs to be babied by the healers at all times now. Jesus, that's actually a lot worse than what I thought. I just heard they didn't get any new buttons to click. That's what I heard. I didn't know it was that bad. Holy shit. Why? What happened? How do you fuck that up so much? Is it just because they didn't get any upgrades in Endwalker that they just didn't get anything? That kind of sucks. Not even like an upgrade on any of the stuff that they currently have. Seawolf's superstitions and fairy tales, not more, but if you must know, the things which he is so reticent to name are the souls of the sea's women said to lure sailors to their deaths. Sirens, but aren't there actual sirens in this game, like for realsies? They're like snake people. If it is neither the sea nor the weather which is responsible, then it is probably a predatory entity of some sort, perhaps a siren or some such. For all we know, it could be a fellow spice trader employing magics to seize and plunder passing vessels. Regardless, we have but one recourse, to let the current take us where it will and deal with whatever we find there. I like Alice say. I hate her outfit though, sorry Tataru. Kind of bland for you to go with tan. What a thoroughly pragmatic suggestion. I could never get into DPS, but Reaper I love, and it's very fun to play. It's my first MMO. I don't play a lot of multiplayer games, and this is my first, like, for realsies MMO, and DPS is just easy. That's my reasoning for it. I went with Rogue just for the aesthetic, because it was a pirate class, so can you imagine the egg on my face when the pirate class evolved into a ninja class? But I was already too far in. I was like, alright. Ninja's pretty fun though. Get your little jutsus. Sure, the feeling's not mutual. Once we arrive at our destination, be it a vessel or an island or something else, Lise and I will remain with the ship to defend it in case of attack. Sora, I believe you would be the ideal choice to venture forth and deal with the cause of our troubles. In Shadowbringers, Dark Knight had the best shield ability and was pretty good because of that, but now every other tank has a similar shield that is better, and Dark just kind of got left behind. Oh, well, that sucks. Like, I understand not getting any extra buttons to press, but, like, at the very least, like, buff their existing stuff just so that they can keep up with everybody else. I'm sure before we get to the next patch, they would do something, right? I don't exactly know how they do balance changes. I had heard that they do it every other patch, so like by the time the next expansion comes up, maybe you'll get something. Maybe by the time 6.5 comes in, who knows? Hopefully. I know not what awaits us, but it will rue the day it reeled us in. The siren song sea. Can I leave though? Am I just stuck on this boat? It reminds me of the Kingdom Hearts 2 Pirates of the Caribbean world. Oh. There it is. Okay. I guess we're gonna do that. But not as Gunbreaker. We're gonna play as my ninja. Shabangs. Oh wow. I forgot. Look at that. I'm getting through this game, aren't I? There's no music around here. I can't even ride my mount. What does everybody else have to say? Often I was terrified of ghost stories as a child. I'm glad to see that some things never change. I am calm and collected as ever. She would make an excellent pirate. I'm not saying that I believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that vengeful spirits are plotting our demise at this very moment. I'm just saying we cannot discount the possibility. Actually, before this gets us, I need to take a short break and give my dog her medication. If you will excuse me for like a few minutes, I'll be right back. Take 10, everybody. Alright, I am back. Hello. Okay. I feel like there's a word for... You know how when you learn a word... let me switch this out. Ta-da. You know that there's that thing where when you learn a word and then suddenly you start hearing it everywhere? I feel like there's a version of that where once you learn how to do something, you start to apply it. There was like a TikTok trend like a week ago about like crushing up pills inside of a slurry syringe, where you basically have to put the pill inside of the syringe and then put water in it, and then you kind of like use the suction of like pulling it to crush the pill. And I'm like, I'm never gonna have to use that. Look, here I am. So 9. Let's say 9:30. Are you gonna join me on my quest? What is that? Alright, that's him making all that noise. It's weird. How come there's no background music here? Anyway. Should I... Let's do this then, while we're waiting. Watch as soon as I teleport over. Well, now I said this during the last time I went here, but like, just the fact that they added like some red to the trees makes this place pop so much. Oh, and also, I wandered all the way down here in this south end. Man, that place looks cool. That's so good. It's a nice variation on the forest theme, you guys. I feel like every expansion so far has had this like kind of like foresty location. I should have went to the gold saucer. Well, you guys get to see some of the stuff I do outside of stream, which is this. I don't exactly know what this will get me, but I assume it's something. Jackpot 2. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, we're looking for dig sites. I forgot. Well, the first part of this quest gave me an aether current, so I assume that that's what this whole quest is about. Is giving me aether currents, but... So far, one aether current and then nothing else. Nothing but intrigue and exploit. Well, I'm gonna forget this is here. Okay. Not there. Well, I don't know where to go. Dang, no one's doing this. No one's doing this one, huh? Okay. Maybe some cool shit will happen on stream for once. Oh, question marks, huh? Easy peasy, sounds pretty easy. Was that a Roblox oof sound? Man, this is exactly like the level in KH2. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, man. That was pretty cool. Damn, what is that sound? music. I know I say this almost every single time. Damn it. Alright, sorry about that. Onwards and upwards. My mom came and dropped off nail cutters for the dogs.
Thank the 12.
Everything here would appear to be in order. Good. Repairs should be completed by the time we return to Misery. Whereupon we shall resume our journey without further delay.
I swear, if I never hear another ghost story, it will be too soon.
I like that Tataru dressed you and Alphino the same way, with like a tie. I would have been okay with a bit more flair to it. I'm perfectly okay with that. Ooh!
I remember the sea, the smell of the salt, and the crash of the waves as we drew closer to Kugane.
Ooh. It's a leeway in Genshin.
The only port open to outsiders in Higashi, across the Ruby Sea from Offa, from Doma.
Wow, look at that. They just got a fucking castle all to themselves, huh?
All the colors of the rainbow, all the peoples of the world, all in one place. I wish you could have seen it.
Who's she writing to? Is she writing to Papolimo? Are you so sad? Honestly, whether she's talking to Ida or Papolimo, both those are tragic. And now that I'm here, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I was gonna say, there he goes. Fucking Oboro's chilling over here, too. I do apologize for the unforeseen difficulties which befell us during our journey. Needless to say, your assistance in overcoming them was much appreciated. Like, gonna get this one yet? Let's... Look at this place. I wonder what this place looks like in the daytime. I think I'll stick with the Sky Pirate title. I can't use my mount here. Glad though I am to have arrived, I would remind you all that we are far from home, with limited resources at our disposal. I shall take care not to enjoy myself. Doma is our final destination, and our first order of business should be to secure passage there. If this isn't Doma, then I wonder what Doma looks like. This is... So when I said I saw a screenshot, or rather, like, concept art of Stormblood, this is what I saw. This village. So this is Kugane, apparently. Captain Carvalane, or Carvalian. I think it's Carvalane. I realize you pledged only to take us as far as Kugane, and I have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. I should, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching Althard, were you in our position. At the risk of stating the obvious, you are in a port. Surely there is a kind and generous soul here who will aid you for the right price. You cannot be the first traveler seeking passage to Doma. We're forced to come here for the self-same reasons we were. They must have found a way to Althard, assuming they are not still in the city. Ere we seek passage, mayhap we should first seek our friends. Could you direct us to the nearest tavern? I like Tataru. I didn't expect to like Tataru, but I like Tataru. I'm watching her because she's a Lalafell. She's gonna betray me. Whether your journeys have come to an end or about to begin, the Shiokaze Hostelry is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect, or so they say. And with that, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must away. Ours was ever a fast-moving business. The spice trade, you mean? But of course. Surely you did not think I traveled halfway around the world and delivered you to your destination solely out of the kindness of my heart. Perish a thought. Thank you, Captain, and may the Navigator watch over and keep you. Alright then, to the hostelry. To you. Oh, I like that she just has it out. That's cool. So what class is she? Is she Red Mage?
By the 12. I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
Oh, 1,000 pardons, my lady. The signs of the 7th dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
How do you know?
And you are...
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugani and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kagane. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion. I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
Yeah.
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though, I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing. Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither...
Shit.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port.
Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lodorito's invitation, okay.
Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
To paraphrase, Kugani is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
I didn't like Alisaie's voice at first, but I think it's starting to grow on me. Where am I? Let me double check where I'm at. We'll go for another hour or so. See where that takes us. Ah, and you must be Sora, slave of gods, rider of dragons, savior of Ishgard, stealer of pants. Stealer of pants? Here's some of the more puzzling rumors are to be believed. Uh-huh. I knew it, may I say. What an honor and a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance, good sir. I just know you and I are going to get along famously. Allow me to escort you to the company offices. This being your first visit to our fair city, I shall make an effort to point out various landmarks along the way, if you would be so good as to follow me. Here's the aetheryte. Please attune to it. Oh look, there's a thing right there. Wait, why can't I take the leaves? Oh. That's weird. Man, look at this place. Oh, and look, oh man, they give you so much areas to explore. I wish you could fly around it. Look at this place. This place is cool. Look at this aetheryte. Quick, time of day change. I want to see it when I want to see it when it's daytime. This place looks cool. Wait, how am I supposed to jump up there then? Loosely translated, the name means Spire of Drifting Souls, which, as some of you may have deduced, makes reference to the aetheryte which stands over yonder. This design is markedly different from those of Charlian, yet I trust its function is identical. Far Eastern aetheryte technologies have a long and storied tradition, I assure you. This particular example was constructed by the Onishishu, a collective of skilled craftsmen who guard their ancestral techniques with the utmost secrecy. In short, you will find it no less reliable than its Western counterparts. Attune, if you like. Can I register something as a free destination? I assume it's gonna be expensive to get from here and back. Yep. Okay, let me look into that. It's $10? Linking a security software token to your Square Enix account with an active FF14 service account. Wait. You mean... points I get from buying Square Enix games. I'll look into that once we're done. I feel like I need to register a free destination here and a free destination back in Eorzea. But it's interesting that authored. Ah, and question mark. Then where does Shadowbringers take place? Okay, well. Hancock would like very much to continue talking. We cannot spend all day staring at the Aetheryte. Come, let us move along. The markets are next. I wonder if I can use my cage 3 bucks. Do these expire? Non-transferable. Oh, look at that. little ad for Endwalker. Intéressant. We're gonna go and like walk around here. I assume they're gonna make us walk around anyway, but let's walk around for a bit. Whoa. I guess that's why they don't want you to fly around here, because a lot of the sightseeing areas are, you know... Also, this is technically like a home area, I guess. Oh, and here's the inn. Oh. I was like, why can't I jump? Yeah, it was this exact place that I saw in that concept art. That's so cool. Oh, no fall damage. Neat. Music here is cool also. Thank you, Soken. Masayoshi Soken. Damn. Look at all the little places. All the little places. You can't go in there? That's cool. You can peer in there though. Cool. Not yet. I'll do that off stream. I gotta have something to do off stream, right? I want to fly up to it. Savage. This place doesn't look real. I don't know if that's on purpose, but... No, you may not enter without official business. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's so tiny. It doesn't feel real. I'm sure it's not. Maybe it's just my eyes playing tricks on me, but it seems... I guess compared to how tall everything is... Like, yeah, that'd be the size for it. It's just... it just looks small. Look, I understand. Very relaxing music, isn't it? It reminds me of the Ishgard music is also kind of relaxing in a very similar way, which I very enjoy. And yes, I understand that they're probably gonna make me go through this entire map anyway, and I'm just doubling up on my duty. But man, this place looks cool. I don't mind going through it a second time. Where am I? We have arrived at the largest shopping district in Kugane, Kogane Dori. Is it stuck in nighttime until I'm done with this little quest? Is an ancient Hingan word for gold. Oh, okay. We'll golden fortunes are made, lesser fortunes or kogane are earned by the local merchants. It's all quite logical once you learn the language. What a pleasure it is to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin. Hancock of the East Aldenar Trading Company. You are with clients today? Why, if it isn't Master K10, pray allow me to introduce to you my esteemed guests, but recently come from distant Eorzea. This kind and generous soul supervises all transactions here in Kogane Dori. Your sincerity is ever appreciated. As he says, I am K10 of the Hakuchi clan, and it is my honor to serve as overseer of these markets. Hakuchi. As we receive many foreign visitors in Kugane, we accept all manner of currencies. Rest assured your Eorzean Guild are welcome here. I invite you to peruse our wares at your leisure. Arms, armor, foodstuffs, potables, here you will find all of them and more. Where's the... Gotta make sure. This place looks cool. Probably shouldn't open that on stream. If we may pause here a moment. The fake building. The Ijin Gai, the district in which Ijin, or foreigners, are permitted to reside. Will this also be where the foreign embassies are found, including that of a certain empire? Precisely. So you see, it would not be at all unusual to cross paths with one of our Garlean cousins here. With this in mind, I would encourage you to choose your words carefully. We would not want any physical altercations after all, such spats being strictly forbidden. The Sekisegumi punish breaches of the peace quite severely. I have seen foreigners permanently exiled for a single violation, though to be fair, this is not common. More often than not, they are executed on the spot. You're joking, right? Would that I were, but alas, these samurai are a humorless lot. Why, I recall one instance when a foreigner— oh look, my blades are still on fire— when a foreign merchant in his cups dared lay hands upon a Hingan aristocrat in front of a Sekisegumi. The samurai cut him in half with a single stroke. Ugh. Gross. So as you see, it would behoove you to behave. Failing that, we may be forced to part ways with one another. Or with yourselves in the manner of the late Teleji Elad. Wow. Wow. Look at him, he loves it. What a jackass. This, as you may have surmised, is the consul of you-know-who. Mark the guards at the gate. Are their uniforms not different from those you have seen in the West? Were you to travel far and wide, you would find that many such variations exist, often inspired by local designs, all of which goes to show that even a massive empire seeking to rule all of creation is not without its artisans. What was the point of saying that? It's to be like, ooh, look at them. They are snazzy dressers, these Nazis. There is oh so much more that I could speak of. The soothing waters of the onsen, the ephemeral delights of the pleasure district, but you are doubtless still weary from your long sea voyage. Let us retire to the company offices. I could go for an onsen. Actually, I think it'd be very uncomfortable at an onsen. What's this building? No entry. I guess it's nothing. Ah, shoot. At long last, we arrive at our destination. May I present to you our humble offices? We have much to discuss, so I will refrain from further prattle. Come, right this way. There's just guns on the other side.
Thaumaturges took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality. You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like, and know that you may speak freely here.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
A legitimate concern. Allow me to clarify then. The chairman bids you consider this as an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed.
Unpleasantness. Fucking framed us for murder.
Never having been one to put stock in words alone,
And killed
the chairman
everybody.
deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity. By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
How could... I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Aori Shinobi and the Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugane.
Are you sure?
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Forgive me. This calls for a map.
Just overlay a map on the screen. This is what. Okay, there it is. There it is.
We are here in Kugani, the sole open port of Hingashi, situated on her western coast.
That's
Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Othard in Yansha. Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea. Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy.
Look, it looks like Bossing Say.
Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory. Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy.
That's a huge oversight.
The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire. Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll-takers and forbade the payment of the Ruby Tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
I want that. Physically.
No wonder they struggled to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
I am told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
Ah, fucking... You can't even get through one sentence without like a shit-eating grin. Though I am reluctant to take any action whatsoever that could be construed as placing ourselves in Lord Lodorito's debt, we must avail ourselves of what means are available. Our Alamigan allies place their faith in us, and I do not intend to disappoint them. It would seem inefficient for us all to venture out together in search of information on Yugiri and Gosetsu's whereabouts, agreed. We need to cast our net wider, split up and pursue all available avenues of inquiry, but if we're to coordinate our efforts effectively, we need to establish a working base of operations here. Katara would seem best suited to the task of organizing our supplies and procuring new ones. Yay! While she attends to that, we four can begin our search by questioning the individuals Hancock identified. Alize and I will take those in the southern districts of the city, and the two of you can take those in the north. In anticipation of just such an eventuality, I took the liberty of preparing some few sketches of Yugiri and Gosetsu during our voyage. He's just an artist? This is like the second time he's done this. Wow, you still have warned me you were a bit of an artist, but these are great. They'll come... That warned me. Looks like it's you and me, Sora. Let's step outside and take a talk about where to start. gonna show me the picture again. You may view Alphinaud's sketches anytime during this quest by using the relevant item in the key items menu. Why? In case I forgot what they look like? It looks more like them than they do. He can make a living doing this. Ah, sorry, no time for instructions. Yeah, Alphinaud, what are your commissions? Why don't we start by visiting Karakut, the onsen? Ah, Mr. Ijin. A foreigner. A moment, if you would, there's a favor I'd ask of you. See, word has it that the Lord Bugi of Kugane has established a new residential district, especially for foreigners. Having long dreamed of a home to call my own, I couldn't help but find myself wanting to know more. I would like very much to see this district for myself, but as I am not a foreigner, I fear I would be turned back before all and sundry. The embarrassment would be too much to bear. So I turn to you. I would be most obliged for you to go to the rest of this residential district. Oh, it's gonna be the housing quest. You are a newly made member of Clan Centauri, are you not? No reverence for authority? Trouble getting on with others? No matter, the hunt will solve all your worries and woes. Kill your quarry and redeem your reputation. There's no need for fanciful flowery explanation. Hunt, hunt, hunt! Just talking of the hunt sets my blood to surging. Okay. I confess I am shocked to hear an adventurer who has made such a name for himself as you has yet to rise in our ranks. What evils have you done to stay your climb? Oh, I'm in the wrong, am I? Well, this much I know to be right. For a savage such as yourself to languish in our lowest rank is a waste not often seen in Clan Centurio. And so, by the power vested in me by Clan Centurio, I grant you the right to undertake one-star veteran clan markbills. See them done in number, and one day you too will find yourself among the Centurio elite. Do not mock the single star. The strength and ferocity of your prey will be far greater than others you've known before. Hunt bold, but hunt wary. Should I do that? What do you get? Can I see what you get? Oh, cool. Neat. Okay. Cool. See, fucking every single time, the tank gets the cooler shit. Don't want it. It has been some times since last we met. Your eyes have changed, and not for the better. Adventure, you've had your share of grazes with death since then. I think it's because I have a ninja that's rank 70. Okay, let's just get this over with since I'm here. Take care in the hunt lest you become the hunted. I know it's not the way to do things, but oh well. This place looks even better during the daytime. Not that I haven't done anything. No one in the clan doubts my abilities of walking back and forth and talking. I have come far, boy. Thanks, man. Where to? Burns, cuts, embarrassing rashes, there is naught that the mystical waters of the Bokai Sen hot spring cannot heal. You seek this aura and this Rogadin, know you? It is against our policy to divulge information regarding patrons, past or present. Nope. You have a reputation to consider, miss. Men and women from all walks of life come here in search of rejuvenation, body and soul. They seek privacy and discretion. We have ever honored their wishes. Only the Sekisegumi may demand otherwise. I am sorry, but there is naught I can do. Oh, I like her hair. Oh, she's got an eye patch. Oh, she's got an eye patch on the right eye. I need that. Ah, an Auri shinobi and a Rogadin samurai. If I may, I would answer your question with some few of my own. If I speak of that which you know, Ijin, be not offended. You are familiar with the situation in the land across the Ruby Sea, the Doom Rebellion after 2.5 decades of quiet. I see, and you are familiar with the ways of the Hingashi, how we elect to stand apart and support no cause but our own. Indifferent and callous, some might call us, but pragmatism is essential if a humble island nation such as ours is to survive. Ugh. But we are not fools. Complete isolation is impractical, and so Kugane is open to Ijin, and we are equally hospitable to all. Or, if I may speak more plainly, yes, I can help you, but if I do, I must also oblige the ones who ask after you. Are you willing to accept this fair and equitable treatment? If anyone comes looking for us, tell them whatever you like. As you wish. The two individuals of whom you speak did indeed come in here. They sought passage across the Ruby Sea. Few ships are willing to make the trip at the moment. Nevertheless, I made several introductions on their behalf. That was the extent of our interaction. I will provide you with the names of the captains if you like. Where'd you get your eye patch? I need it for my outfit. For you see, I have a scar going along the right side of my eye, but I can only ever put on eye patches on my left eye. I don't know why they decided to do that. We should question these captains as soon as we can. You take the first 3, I'll take the rest. And we'll meet here when we finish, alright? She looks like a Barbie doll. That's what I'm thinking. She's got fucking Barbie's hairstyle. Dang, I don't even talk to him. I'm just like, huh, here's a picture. No, we no longer offer that service. Too much trouble. Look at this shit. Let me jump in the water. He was for Doma, but I could not help him. We travel slowly between here and Radzethan. It would be an unreasonable detour. That was useless. Oh, never mind. Judging from the look on your face, you didn't have much better luck than I did. I can put it on in my house. Oh, I forgot to switch out to my... Oh well. I'll learn. Ooh. Oh, hey. I don't want that, actually. Well, I suppose we might as well head back to... Wait! Wait a minute. A fisher. A fisherman or a fishman? He looks like a minion. What? What? Why do you stare? You have business with me. He looks like a Ghibli character. A talking fish. Yes, a talking fish. How very observant of you, Ijid. You find me in good spirits, so your rudeness I will ignore this once, but only if you address me again in the proper manner. Sorry, I've never met her. Let's start again. You're Gyodo, right? My name is Lise, and this is Sora. We're looking for some friends of ours. Overlay it on my screen again. Show me what it looks like. I helped them secure passage across the Ruby Sea. I could charter a ship this very day, but the journey is fraught with very much peril. The fare will not be cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? 100,000 gil. I didn't think to bring any money, but surely Tataru would let us take whatever we need from the Scion's coffers, right? Huh? The ship must depart under cover of darkness. We shall meet again at sunset on the Tasugari Bridge. Do not forget your fare. Bring many gil, yes. How much gil? He squeaks as he walks. Ooh. Alright, where am I going? It's probably a trap. We spoke with a number of merchants and captains at the southern piers. Several recognized Gosetsu and confirmed that he had been searching for a vessel to deliver him to Arthur. None, however, made any mention of Lady Yugiri. Do you think maybe she's wearing her mask like how she was when she first met us? And you kind of like blasting her face at everybody kind of sucks? Not the word I would have chosen, myself, you know? Soup is what I'd call it. How can you agree to his price without making any attempt to haggle, or even confirming what it was in the first place? Yes, that too was a misstep on my part, but it's not what troubles me most. Kyoto and his brethren are not renowned for their generosity of spirit. Rather, they are disdained as scheming moneylenders, ever eager to turn a profit from others' misfortune. Everyone else who questioned stated that Gosetsu was alone. Only Kyoto claims to have met both have met both him and Yugiri. I suppose it's just possible that Gosetsu made inquiries by himself and only called upon Yugiri once he had found a willing captain. But it is equally possible, if not more likely, that you are being deceived. Do not forget that there are parties present in Kugane with agendas which may run contrary to your own. The Viceroy was once a spy herself, as I recall. I should be surprised if she did not have countless agents here in her employ, all eager to prove themselves to their new master. And what better way to do so than by delivering her the heads of foreign insurgents? Fine, you may be right about him, but if Kyoto's working for the Empire, who's to say he didn't try the same trick on Yugiri and Gosetsu? I mean, if he did, he might know where they are, and if he succeeded, they might be in trouble. Anyway, if he holds up his end of the bargain, we'll have nothing to worry about, will we? But if he tries to betray us, I vote we take him prisoner and punch him till he tells us the truth. I like her style. I like just a very slight change in facial expression. Very well. We should prepare for the worst. Tatari will remain here, and I shall follow the three of you at a discreet distance. Once more, I must caution you to avoid physical altercations at all costs. Even should Imperial agents attempt to engage you, the Sekisei-gumi will not hesitate to clap you in irons, or cut you down. If anything untoward should happen, you are to return here at once. Is that clear? Let's go meet Kyoto. These precautions will be for naught if Kyoto does not play us for fools, but we shall see. To the bridge. They're standing on an instance. I wonder if this will go wrong. Look at these badasses. I'm gonna try to steal our money.
He's late.
Endless and most sincere apologies to you and yours, yes, yes. This way, quickly now.
I didn't know what I was expecting.
Enough! Where are you taking us? Where is the ship?
I've changed my mind.
The ship. So very sorry to inform you, yes, yes. Long before was it pledged to another. To me, these ones are for Doma.
Yeah.
knew it couldn't be this simple.
Nothing personal, yes, just business.
Then business is about to take a turn for the worse.
Oh yeah! Kick his fucking ass. The moon.
Come on, let's find a way out of here. Bloody places. Bloody places.
She's not a red mage. She's something else. I don't know what class that is, but it'd be cool if they made her a tank. That would have been fun. As expected, the Sekisegumi have caught our scent. Since fighting them is out of the question, we'll have to wind our way back to the Ruby Bazaar, evading the patrols as we go. If they find you, use these smoke bombs to make your escape. I was about to say, like, I'm a ninja. Why don't I have any smoke bombs? I'm warned that attacking the Sekisegumi will result in failure. Can't I use my ninja hide ability? I wonder. Let's find out. Well, where are we going? Oh, we're going back to the Ruby Bazaar. Did I just break this? They don't see her for some reason. Hey, my ninja ability came in handy. I like that. I like... Oh, okay. Is that a ninja turtle? It's gonna be another trap, isn't it? Hey, look at that! Record time! That's neat. I like shit like that. Like, hey, I have a shield. I have a ability that literally turns me invisible. Let me use it. That's cool. I would have been mad if they didn't let me use it. Take the bell off of him.
Stay hidden and quiet. Understood?
Yes, Leonardo.
Clear the road! Clear the road! You there! Korjin! We seek 4 foreigners. 1, a brutish woman carrying an unconscious Namazu. Have you seen them?
For foreigners, you say? Ah, yes! Very rude they were, making no apology as they barged past. They went that way, I think.
Many thanks, good sir. With me! They cannot have gone far.
He's the most lazy samurai. Ah, I guess. He just kind of kills you on the street. Take the bell off of him.
All is well. The Sekisei Gumi will not return this way for some time, I should think. You are of the East Aldenard Trading Company, yes? Come with me. I know a safer way.
You are returned. And with guests, I see.
Our meeting went about as well as expected. We've brought the Namazu who thought to betray us. When he wakes up, we'll see what he knows about Yugiri and Gazetsu.
Well done, you. When I saw the Sekisei Gumi out in force, I did begin to worry, but I see my fears were misplaced.
Actually, if it weren't for Soroban, we might not have gotten away.
'Twas my pleasure.
Yet I must ask, Soroban, why would you deceive the Sekisegumi to help us, foreigners of whom you know naught?
Why, out of the kindness of my heart, is what I would like to say, but my motives are not so pure. I chanced to witness your meeting with Hancock at the tavern and saw an opportunity.
An opportunity?
Like many, I came to Kugane as a trader to make my fortune. Korjin of the Red may serve the Empire as mercenaries, but Korjin of the Blue walk a different path. Regretfully, most here would rather not meet our gaze, much less do business. So I seek the custom of those less predisposed to dismiss us outright, namely the East Aldenard Trading Company.
Quid pro quo, is it? Well, there is no denying that we owe you a debt. What say you, Hancock? Will you consider doing business with our entrepreneurial friend here?
Rest assured, Master Soroban, that in matters of trade, the company does not discriminate. We would be honored to hear your proposal.
I promise you will not regret this, good sir. Ah, yes. You sought passage across the Ruby Sea, did you not? I have a ship you can use.
You do? Well then, far be it from us to refuse. You have our deepest thanks.
And you mine.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. switch to my other class and get the XP for that. I'm still annoyed he tried to deceive us, but at least we were prepared for it. Even so, next time we should probably try to avoid running around Kugane in the middle of the night with half the city guards snapping at our heels. I want that, actually. Ninja is still my main. Look at that shit. Cool. Right then, Kyoto should be coming around soon. I think it's time we had a little chat, don't you? He's like face down. Rise and shine, little fishy. I know you can hear me, so stop pretending to be asleep or I'll give you another ride on my boot. Tell us what you know about Yugiri and Gosetsu. Every last detail. If I find out later that you lied to me. No, no more lies. The clear, unvarnished truth. You have my word. Only the samurai did I meet. Yes, yes, only him. He asked after a ship, so I provided an introduction to the Garleans. You mean you led him into a trap, as you did us, because you are an Imperial spy. No, I'm not spy. It was just business. Fewer ships pass through Kugane these days, and we have struggled to make ends meet. So when the Garleans offered a bounty for any dolmens found in Kugane... Oh, my mistake. You're not a spy, but a common cutthroat. Not that I'm surprised. You need half a brain to be a spy. So what happened to the samurai? He would not go quietly. Blades were drawn, men were cut down, and the Sekisegumi came. And they took the samurai away. Oh, had I but known! If he's in custody of the Sekisegumi, I need only see to it that the requisite funds find their ways into the right officials' hands, and your friend will walk free. As it is in Ulda, so it is in Kugane. But given the circumstances, it seems we have no choice but to resort to morally questionable means. Let me guess, I have to go. Alright. Looks like we're ready and all set. We don't get to visit any of the like forests attached to this place. It's just a town. I mean, not that I'm disappointed, but like it's just feels weird. It just feels weird that this is just a stopover and then you're just immediately gonna get on another ship and then go. Not that I mind, but it's just, I don't know, it's just funny. And why can't I use my mount here? Let me run. Oh, that's the barracks. Calm down, Lise. Everything's gonna be alright. Much as I hate to admit it, I share Hancock's dim view of government officials and their supposed incorruptibility. From what I gleaned of the Far East, they're probably exchanging lengthy pleasantries. There seems to be a correct way to do everything here. Bribery being no exception. I say we leave them to it. Right, Sora? Right, everything's fine. Probably. I mean, it couldn't be as bad as the last time we sat around waiting for something to happen. What happened to Yugiri?
How about you?
Was that? That was Gazetsu. I'm sure of it. He's in trouble. Lise, wait!
I suppose we should follow her then.
Is that Oboro?
Victory to the samurai!
How many is that now? 10 in a row?
Gazetsu!
Oh! This is a surprise! What in blue blazes are you three doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. We've been looking all over for you, and then I suddenly heard you screaming.
It would seem there has been a misunderstanding. Allow me to explain.
So, in summary, you started a brawl with some off-duty Imperial soldiers and were subsequently arrested by the Sekisukuni, whom you somehow befriended and convinced to set you free if you could defeat a given number of them in single combat.
10 bouts for my freedom, aye. 'Tis but a pity you came too late to witness the last one. And with that, I'm free to go, yes?
Our word once given may not be broken, but we pray you make every effort to avoid future altercations.
That's kind of...
Circumstances notwithstanding, my lord, we are honored and grateful to have witnessed firsthand the skill of a Doma samurai.
For such cutthroats, they sure seem nice and friendly. This is very weird. It feels like propaganda.
We had just concluded negotiations. I gather my assistance was not required.
Fucking finally. Once more to the Ruby Sea. I must apologize that you endured such trials and tribulations in search of me. You were after a ship to take you to Doma, yes? It just so happens we have found a willing captain. What fortune. Hey, yeah, what happened to Lady Yugiri? Pray return to the Ruby Bazaar. You know what? At least it doesn't cost me money every time I come back here. That guy's been in this cutscene the whole time I was gone. I think the 12 of you are unharmed. Yeah, As you can see, I am the very picture of health. Vile fiend, malevolent trickster, how kind the kami are to grant me vengeance so soon. But first I demand you return the coin you so villainously embezzled from me. He doesn't even have the money. She died. No. We parted ways some while ago, the better to improve our chances of fighting Lord Hien. I get to explain. Lord Hien is the heir to Doma's throne, and our master. He was a passionate voice for the cause of Doman liberation, and when we learned of the Emperor's death, it only grew louder. So you seize upon the opportunity and rose up to reclaim your freedom, only for your hopes to be dashed when Xenos led his army into your lands. The Crown Prince was a merciless foe. Against him and the might of the 12, we had no chance. Once Lord Hien understood this, he bade Yugiri take to the sea with as many of our people as possible. He, however, would stand and fight, that they might have more time to escape. I remained by his side as well, and together we carried on our doomed war, and then one day, in a fierce battle, we were separated. I knew not what became of him, only that he was beyond the Empire's reach, and that to find him, I would need Yugiri's aid. Hold on. The situation grows more perilous by the day, for the new viceroy, Yotsuyu, is a black-hearted villainess who delights in the torment of our people. There is naught she would not do to further her pursuit of Lord Hien. I believe that makes matters a good deal clearer. It should please you to learn that we are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front in resuming their efforts to overthrow the Imperial oppressors. Then allow me to join you. My inquiries here bore no fruit, hence my desire to return to Otham. Once there, I can lead you to our headquarters in Yangsha, where we shall all be reunited with Yugiri. I have not all. Alphino's talents would seem better applied here in Kugane, working closely with Tataru and Hancock to feed us intelligence. There is a Garlean embassy just down the road, after all. While I appreciate the void of confidence, I should be glad to accompany you all as a soldier in the field, so to speak. Come now, brother. A competent commander assigns his soldiers to tasks best suited to them, as you all people should know, and you are so very good at espionage and intrigue. Very well, it would seem my place is here. He just wanted to go to Doma. Aw. Sorry, bruh. I'll get you a snow globe. I appreciate the map, that update with the Aetherites, how this pops up now. That wasn't always a thing. In case anybody was curious. Should I do this before I leave then? I should do this before I leave. I like that they have to do this every single time. Like, I'm not gonna buy a house. I don't have... There's no space. It is very pretty here, though. It would be nice. It would be nice. Oh, it looks like the bathhouse from Spirited Away. It's crazy to me that that Ishgard never had anything. Like, I think that's just in the recent update that they put housing in Ishgard. Like, wow. What did the orange houses mean? Is it like a free company or something? Ew. Classic Gunblade. Classical, sorry. Oh. I guess they're cool. They don't even glow. That's cool. Genus, Grimoire, Scholar, Astrologian, Samurai, Red Mage. Nothing for a Gunbreaker? Damn. Anyway. What do the blue and red houses mean? Or orange houses, rather. I love this, by the way. Like the very closed off streets with a staircase and it's just like markets. That's cool. It's very cozy feeling. If I was any good at Animal Crossing, that's what I would want my town to look like. Unfortunately, I tried to do that the one time and it looked like shit. Cool. Alright, how do I get up there? Maybe if I'm... No, this wouldn't work. There's no way. What? Oh, you can't even land on it, that's why. Then what the heck? Oh, I'm supposed to jump down from there? Oh, shit. Okay. God damn it. That's hard. Can I get any higher than this? Oh. Time to leap of faith my way across with my handy dandy controller. Okay, that's a lot harder than it looks. Ah, shit. Alright. We will do this, I promise. Since we appear to be leaving after this one quest and then after we do that one quest or whatever, I'm gonna shut off stream because I gotta feed my dog. And I've been streaming for 3 hours. I think that's good enough. I think we made significant progress, although I am still doing level 61 quests. And this is difficult. I gotta do all this and I gotta land on that little lamppost. What the heck? Is there something on the other side, maybe? That seems to be the way. Let's check. Oh no, because the bridge is on the other side. that seems to be the way up. Oh, unless here, maybe? Oh. Shit. Or is it two different routes up? Let's try that. That one looks harder. That one looks way harder. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Shit! Okay. Dead end. Okay, we have to go the other way. Dang, for sure, I thought. Okay. We'll try it. That might not be the answer, but considering the fact that they let me land there makes me think that it is. And then after all that, I still have to land on that lamppost. We might not do this today. Fuck. That's hard. Damn it. If I could see my feet. Shit. Ah. I feel like I was onto something though. He tried it too. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Okay, don't get impatient. You know how to make this first jump. Oh, cool. Whew. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. This fall will surely kill me. Sweet. Okay. Now, for what reason would I do that? This is the highest I can go. Look, it feels like I can still go higher. Oh, I can! Holy shit. No. I'm surprised there's like less people here. I'm sure in the beginning when this first came out, I'm sure there was like more people up here. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. That's cruel, the fact that that drum is so close. Ah, damn it. All this just to land on a lamppost, by the way. I hope there's something up there also. Dang it. Kinda like how in Fallout 3, if you clip yourself outside of the starting area. So in Fallout 3, as soon as you get out of the vault, the very first town that they tell you to go to is a town called Megaton, and it's a walled up enclosure surrounding a deactivated nuclear bomb. And there's a guard and a watchtower that's normally inaccessible, but if you glitch your way out of the map, you can climb over the border and get up to him, and you can talk to him, and he'll say, with voice dialogue, be like, wait a minute, why are you up here? How did you get up here? god, more? Okay. Hold on. Let me just... a nice screenshot. Not the most painful thing in the world. So far, because of the way the tower is designed, the landing, like not missing a point is not as difficult to recover, thankfully. But if I fall all the way down, I quit. I'll do it off camera or something, or I'll do it off stream, but I'll record it. I have the NVIDIA recorder going at all times anyway, so. What the hell? Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's cruel. Because the way that the tower is like angled means you're gonna be hitting the sides of it a lot. I will say though, once you make a jump, it's a lot easier to get there. Like it's... like to make that jump again is a lot easier. Alright, where am I going now? Over there? Across and then up? Okay. That's not too bad. Literally been doing this for like 20 minutes now, I think. Ah! Damn it. Controller wigged out on me and just kept walking. Oh! Wow, that's the first time I've taken damage on a fall. That's how you know it's real. Getting impatient again. Slow down. Gotta rethink my paces. I'm scared. Oh, fuck! I was about to quit, but damn, what evasion. God damn it. Alright. I promise I wasn't gonna spend too long in here, but holy fucking shit. Oh god, I wish I never found this. Now I can't leave. The Doman invasion can wait. The rebellion can wait. What the fuck? Oh man, it's so painful watching someone else. Oh geez, you found a jump puzzle? My hands are so sweaty by the end of this. Oh man. Man, bro. I wish I didn't find a jump puzzle. All my hours of trading with the leap of faith has led me to this. God. And all this so I can land on that thing. Which will kill me. I don't even believe that's the end goal anymore. I believe it's something else, but... okay. Sorry, I didn't see your comment until just now, so I apologize if I'm responding really late. You were probably a little focused on something else, just a little bit, right? Fuck. Okay. What's my next jump? That one? That seems impossible. That's nightmarish. Oh, fuck. I didn't commit. Didn't commit. God, I really... I've been doing this for a little bit, haven't I? Oh wait, can I just walk across that? No, I can't. It's because of this thing. Okay. I was like, trying to jump that. Okay. Oh man, the Z fighting over there. Game does not like me looking over there. Why is this tower impossibly tall? Oh, she's still here. I thought she quit. She probably fell all the way down. I feel so bad. Whoever you are, stranger, I'm rooting for you. One of us is gonna get up this tower. Fuck. Okay. Climb of solidarity. I know. I was like, how is nobody else doing this jump? I was like, I'm sure back when this expansion came out, it was a popular place to go, but holy shit. Alright, I wanna see Yoshi P climbing this. it's gonna get dark soon. It's gonna be harder to see. God damn it! Is that it? No. Free me from this torment, please. Solid ground. Is this it? Oh no, there's more. God damn it, there's more. Shit. Oh, did I get myself stuck? No, I didn't. Okay. Whew. Alright. Yep, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's probably where she was. She probably made it all the way up there. You know, if you just let me fly up there. Okay. See, it's kind of nice up here. Oh, am I supposed to drop down and do it? Yup. Oh, really? Ah, son of a bitch. Okay. Okay. Cry. I thought maybe like turning the HUD off would remove distractions, but it's not really helping me one way or another, is it? Jesus Christ. I've really been doing this for like an extra hour, haven't I? Oh boy. You know what? Now I'm determined. We are not going to Doma until I get to the top of this tower. Doma will be fine. Xenos shows up there and he's just like, ah, no one to oppose me, huh? I was sure I heard of a rebellion uprising here. Well. Alright, Alice, Ninja Turtle Man, Lise, y'all just chill. You know what? Why don't you guys call it a night? I'll probably be here until morning. Okay. Ah! What was that? What did I click on? I might have to call it a night soon because I still gotta feed my dog her medicine. There's not like a timetable for it. I just gotta make sure to do it before the day's over. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. If I don't do it on stream though, I will record it. Make sure that exists on the internet somewhere. Is Doggo okay? She's okay now so far. She's had like an upset stomach and oh god. She had an upset stomach and she just wasn't eating, and so we put on her bland diet, but we have to make sure to monitor her for the next few days. Make sure she's still eating, make sure she's like not vomiting or anything like that. I did feed her earlier in the afternoon, so she seemed okay. She actually was super excited about the chicken that I was cooking her. So far, good news. But I gotta make sure to stick with it. You know what I mean? Fuck. God, why is that jump so difficult all of a sudden? Yeah. I know I want to do this tower on stream as much as anybody else, but gotta make sure my doggo is fed. Hope all ends up well. Yeah, right now my priorities are doggo, tower, power gap, then Doma. Whatever the hell they're doing over there. They're literally down there waiting for me by the boat. Look, you can kind of see them, I think. Shit. I'll give it like, what does he do? Yeah, just You don't understand, at least say, this is important. I hope I get nothing for doing this. I hope it's just for the satisfaction of doing it. Oh my god. You know what it feels like? It feels like Unbeatable Banzuke and Ninja Warrior back before it was shit. Oh, fuck! Okay. Alright. I think I think I'm good for tonight. I think that's it. That's all I got. I don't even know where the hell I am. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. How can I even get up there anymore? I think I thought I saw her. Oh, up here. Okay, that's not too bad. Never mind. Here, let's see if we can do this real quick. Shit. I was about to weep to myself off stream. Alright. Let's do one last attempt on stream, and then I'm gonna turn it off. But in case you want to see me, in case you do want to see the attempt completed, I will get to the top of this tower. I'll just record it and like post it on YouTube or something. The links are on my profile page. They're actually the same name on my same name on here is the same name I have on YouTube. So you'll see that by the end of the night or tomorrow. Let's try and get up there at least. Let's try and get up there to where I was, and if I fall again, then okay. Then I'll call it. Look, now that I said I'm gonna end it, I'm like screwing it up so early. Alright. I'm gonna record this, post it on YouTube, however long that takes me. I'm gonna call it for this stream. We'll go to Doma next time. Thanks for joining me, and everybody that came in and stopped by and said hello. We're just gonna chill out here. If you miss any part of the stream, they will be posted on my YouTube, and if you want to see me make the attempt to do this tower, I'll post it on my YouTube as well, youtube.com/Soramoto. Until next time, stay safe, take care, and peace out. Bye!